Ha, yeah. Fools, you better raise up. You better raise up. Mizzah Tee Day. Check me out. Mr. YouTube, tell me where you at, no talent hat. And I heard you talking smack, you think you hard. Rolling with new dogs, gamers you grew up with, subscribers you blew up with. Don't even respect your ass, that's why it's time for Mizzah Tee to check your ass, fools. Used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I'm gonna slap the taste out your mouth, make it bow down to me though. Dissing me, now I'm dissing you, silly hoe. Oh, you think I forgot? Let me ride, let you slide. It's another game aside, yeah, it's me, so I'ma walk on. Blowing up them corny ass podcasts you talk on. So strap on your gamer hats, your lokes, and watch your back. You might get choked, low. And pass the controller, straight low key, little me, cause you lost all your homies' love. Now call it what you want to. You step to T, now what's the must that I step on you? Yeah. Mizzah Tee, fools. Mizzah Tee Day. Watch your back. Straight out of ass hurt. Fools.
Great time. And hopefully next year.
And maybe even some older owners is, but I'm back.
Hey folks, Mizzah Tee here. I'm sure you've already read the title, and you probably have an idea where this is going. Just to set the record straight in case you didn't already know, you can go back and watch my first video. It's full of sarcasm and satire and my playful nature. When I did that video, 2 years ago, can't believe it was that long ago, I had no idea what to expect. I remember being happy that it got 100 views pretty quickly. I created the Nintendo Fight Club Facebook page and said that I was here to fight for the honor and integrity of the greatness of Nintendo. I was being playful. I had no idea that people would take it seriously. Look at this guy playing with dolls and creating fight clubs for Nintendo. I honestly didn't know if these people were serious at first or they were just trolling. I guess it turned out they were serious. But it's almost as if they thought that I didn't realize what I was doing. I mean, I called it the Mizzah Tee Show, which means I was planning on putting on a show. A show usually isn't based in non-fiction, just throwing that out there. It was supposed to be a variety show, not unlike, I don't know, say the Muppet Show from back in the day, or one of my favorite shows when I was a kid called Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, where they go into like this different little world and you know, there's these characters and these puppets that are dolls. Like I said before, nothing I do on my channel is by accident. It's pretty well thought out beforehand before I implement it. My humor is very much influenced by South Park humor. You know, taking something that looks like a kid's show and making it, you know, kind of raunchy and more adult. That was kind of my main you know, my main motivation. You know, I was just trying to have fun, do something different in the gaming community that wasn't around. I had no idea I'd end up dealing with, like, you know, egomaniacal sycophants who were sure, for whatever reason, that they were more sophisticated than me. Like I said, taking the show too seriously. But basically what I'm saying is that that was my intent when I came into this community. You know, with an original way of delivering content, with the quirky character, you know, to inject some fun into the community, using my editing and digital compositing skills to enhance it, to be unique, you know, because I like being unique. I didn't come here to be the voice of Nintendo fans or activist, to start movements, to get billion-dollar corporations to do whatever I feel like they need to do. I give you my opinion. I'll give you some facts as well, but, you know, it's mostly about my opinion in a serious or a satirical manner. You can agree or disagree. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. I mainly tell you, you know, on my opinion stuff, what I'm going to do and I make fun of trends in the gaming community, in gaming, stuff that doesn't make sense to me. My most activist videos are probably the Broken Gamers videos that I did way back when. And even in those videos, I didn't say, hey guys, you should do or do not, you should do this or you shouldn't do that, or you should buy this or you shouldn't buy that. Like, why the fuck would I tell you to do that? I assume that you are all adults, mostly. And who the hell am I to tell you how to spend your money? You can come to that conclusion on your own, I would guess. I'm not here to talk down to you like your children, and I'm trying to do what's best for you. I don't have an ego that big. I'm not here to persuade or coerce you into bending to my will or caring about the things that I care about. That just ain't my style. If you happen to care about, you know, if you happen to like the things I like, that's probably why you click the subscribe button, you know. I'm not searching the internet, you know, looking for numbers to come to my cause. That was one of the things I really hated about college. You had all these social justice warriors and activists running around campus, screaming at people, telling them they need to stop being so apathetic, that they needed to join up, be a part of the cause and fight. And if they didn't do that, they were part of the problem. And the funny thing is, a lot of these people didn't really understand the cause for which they were so belligerent and aggressive about. They just wanted to be a part of something. So all they would do is, you know, regurgitate the talking points of their charismatic leader. That's some scary stuff, by the way. I'm not going to pretend to be completely removed from movements, because I'm not. If I see one that I find merit in, I'll join it. When Shokio started #redirect, while I wasn't sure about the organizational aspects and the direction of it, I still joined. You know, somewhat hesitantly, but I had joined. I mentioned it favorably in a video, and I was tweeting on Twitter and hashtagging redirect on Miiverse. When Red Knight of Active Gamer Life advocated articulately for a voice chat on Wii U, I joined that movement. You know, we have a voice. Hell, I even did a video talking about Splatoon and how it should have voice chat. Yeah, I said it in a video on my channel, that Splatoon should have voice chat, if only for the social aspect alone. And that was before the game came out. Obviously, I went to PAX East, and I got hands-on and I talked about it there. But, you know, nobody heard that. They only heard that I didn't scream that it wasn't there, that voice chat wasn't in the game. You know, they only heard that, you know, I didn't grab my pitchfork and set out to murder Nintendo's children because there was no voice chat in Splatoon. So I'm not opposed to meritorious movements. I just feel like the leaders of these movements sometimes get so caught up in the cause that they forget what made them gamers. My biggest worry about movements has always been, and I've always said this, that if the movement fails, you know, quote unquote fails, the ego of the movement's leader would take it personal, and the leader would become extremely ass hurt, you know, and start name calling and attacking the people who didn't care, or, you know, who seemed to not care and didn't join their cause, and go as far to blame Nintendo fans who don't hug their nuts and do everything that they want them to do. Start delivering ultimatums. You know, I've said it before, you're with me or against me. That's always been my biggest worry, because 99% of the time, this movement, these quote-unquote movements aren't going to work. My worry has always been the aftermath of that. That's what we have. We have these, you know, self-appointed leaders who turn around and then start down-talking and blaming the fan base for why they can't get what they want. And that's why I usually try to stay away, because I know how it's going to turn out. It always does. It almost always does. You know, you start that crap about you only buy Mario games. It's your fault Nintendo doesn't listen to me. That kind of stuff. Further segregating the Nintendo community. Show me one successful movement where name calling, shaming certain members of the fan base that you're trying to motivate to your cause. Show me one movement where those tactics made it successful. When has that ever brought anybody together? You know, name calling and shaming people based on your own biases. I joined those movements, like I said, even though I wasn't gung-ho about the goals, because they were well articulated, and the message was cordial and inviting. You don't bring people to your cause being belligerent and intolerant. That will never work. You don't have to kiss their ass either. You just have to be consistent, measured, knowledgeable, cordial, and most of all, respectful. That's if you care. If not, you can continue being an asshole. I mean, you know, you can troll people, take credit for things you can't prove that you had any effect on, and, you know, deal with the circumstances, I guess. But don't complain about those outcomes because you keep stoking the fire and squirting lemon juice on open wounds. And certainly don't look at Mizzah Tee to be the messiah or Moses of Nintendo gamers in this tiny little community we're in, because that's not my intention, you know, to lead Nintendo gamers to the mountaintop. You know, I just came here to crack jokes, talk about games, kick it with like-minded gamers, you know, provide a haven for, you know, Nintendo fans who want to talk Nintendo. It ain't my fault that, you know, there's those in this community that find my approach more appealing than petitions and pitchforking. Most gamers escape the bullshit of the real world and the gaming worlds, and they mostly just don't want to be, you know, bogged down with politics in their playtime. What's so bad about that? But hey, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm a dinosaur. You know, I'm the old man yelling at the kids to get off his lawn, clinging to, you know, what I feel are the important things in gaming, you know, games and, you know, gaming experiences, core fun and inventive gameplay. Some fools value chatting, online multiplayer and social features more now. I get that. It's just not something I care about mostly when it comes to me and my controller and my game. When it comes to that stuff, don't listen to me. I'm just here to entertain you with my opinions, which, you know, mostly won't change. Entertain you with my unique delivery. I watched another of my loves, hip hop, die. I watched it die, and yes, it's dead. And the same will probably happen to video games at some point. And, you know, I was kicking and screaming all the way till its grave. I was saying all these things, and people were calling me the dinosaur and blah, blah, blah. And now I look at the music industry, I look at hip hop in particular, and it's just trash. A bunch of dudes rapping and rhyming about nothing. No substance. It's just what catchy tunes, you know, dance songs. People would continue to move on from me, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. But I'm going to stay me. I'm not gonna, you know, chase trends. That's just not what I do. I'm true to who I am myself. Some people agree with that and believe in the same values and when it comes to gaming that I do, and some people don't. Oz of Ozetka Gaming, I think that's how he pronounces it, Ozetka Gaming. He's one of the new guys in the Nintendo community here. Just started making videos. He talked about, I think it was in his last video, he talked about, you know, being a dinosaur and being a gamer. He talked about, you know, that kind of stuff, and that kind of made me think about it and add it to this little discussion here. Like I said, he's a new Nintendo fan channel. You should definitely check him out. Link will be on the screen here and in the description below. Very cool guy. I'm sure you'll like his videos as well. And my brothers and sisters have collaborated on the website Full Effect Gaming, started by John Shaw, I believe. If you don't know who John Shaw is, you might have heard of him in Levelhead's podcast. He's kind of a staple now in Live and Level podcast. He's been doing his gaming journalism thing for a while, and he kind of left, and he kind of came back now. So he recently created basically a super team of chocolate gamers, including himself, Miss K, K-Bomb 20, Mr. L Live, and of course Levelhead, doing big things over there. Full Effect Gaming. That link will be in the description below. You can check them out. They did a pretty good article on aging gamers. I put a link to it, but they did a pretty good article on that, aging gamers, and you know what it is to be an aging gamer today. That also inspired some of the aspects of this, aspects of this video. So go check them out too. John Shaw has a YouTube channel. I'll link it. Levelhead has one, and I'll link him as well. By the way, y'all fools can, you know, let Mizzah Tee be down. I would like to write an article. Yeah, but time to go ahead and wrap this video up. So what do you think about my opinions here? You know, what I expressed. Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. You know, I'm just, like I said, I'm just here to have fun, enjoy gaming with like-minded gamers. Like I said earlier, that's, you know, what I came in to do. I came in to be a unique voice in Nintendo gaming. I think I've done that. I try to do a variety of stuff. Obviously, I do the comedy parody thing, but I also do, you know, analytical videos about certain video games. I'll continue to do that. That's one of the, you know, one of the things I do in my throwback T videos. I'm just trying to get through all my consoles still, and you know, I'll talk about certain video games too. I have a video coming up on Perfect Dark and the series and how I think it should have evolved. Obviously, I had the Star Fox video. I had retrospective on Sega Saturn. I'm going to be doing one on Dreamcast soon. You know, I do a variety of different videos, and for the most part, you guys seem to enjoy them. So I'll continue to do that. I'll continue to do my comedy, no matter how ass hurt some people may get about it. That's their problem. As Reggie would say, not my problem. If you enjoy Mizzah Tee, continue to, you know, support and watch the show. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and do all that good stuff. And I'll see you fools next time. Peace.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Play Nintendo, fools. Don't even respect your ass. That's why it's time for Mizzah Tee to check your ass, fools.